go to silent here.
Hello, and welcome to Card News Live. I'm your host.
FBLA is a career and technical student organization that is dedicated to preparing students for careers in business. Hannah Crone and myself, Taylor Byerman, completed a project for the Nebraska FBLA State Leadership Conference that will take place in April in Kearney. This competition is called Broadcast Journalism. Essentially, we created a 7-minute mini news broadcast about 5 news stories, including a community service project, college preparation tips, highlighting a community service member, career exploration information, and cafeteria news.
My favorite part of the project was going down to the Dotted Daisy and talking to Betsy about her business.
My favorite part was definitely interviewing Trev Alberts. That was really fun and interesting.
The most challenging part for me was definitely the whole editing process because I don't know how to use Premiere Pro.
It definitely took a long time to do that. On February 1st, 2024, Hannah and I interviewed third-year athletic director for the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, Trev Alberts, for our broadcast journalism project regarding career exploration in the sports management field.
At first, I was really nervous to interview Trev, and then as the interview went on, I got a little bit more comfortable and just felt more relaxed.
He was just such a fun person to talk to, and it was just really fun to get to interview him and have that experience.
Some people love sports. Some love taking chances and challenges. These traits together make a winning combination for a career in sports management, such as college athletics and professional sports. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics in 2023, the employment of entertainment and sports occupations is projected to grow 7% through 2029, faster than the average for all occupations. Here's Trev Alberts, third-year athletic director for the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, to help us further explore this career field. Trev, thank you for joining us today. How are you?
Well, I'm doing very well, and I'm glad to get to spend some time with you.
What are your main responsibilities as a university athletic director?
You know, our job is to administer an oversight of athletics, and really I look at it as my chief job is to solve problems that arise within an athletic department. But so it's pretty wide-ranging, responsible for the overall operation and management of a Division I athletic department.
In your opinion, do you think the sports management field is growing? Why or why not?
I think it is, and I would tell you, you know, there's a lot of entrance points. The cool thing about working in athletics is whatever your passion or expertise is, there kind of is a spot for you. Like, we have a lot of lawyers that work in compliance. We, of course, have business folks. We have, you know, chief financial officers. We have marketing executives. We have folks in social media. And, of course, you have coaching and you have athletic trainers. And we kind of have it all. But I think business is going to be more at the forefront in higher education athletics than ever before.
Trev, we appreciate you taking the time to speak with us today.
What do you hope to accomplish from this project?
I hope we make it to nationals. I really want to go to Orlando.
I want to go to Disney World.
Cardinal wrestlers recently wrapped up their season with the district and state meets. I will first read the results of the girls' NSAA District 1 from Battle Creek. The girls finished 7th as a team, scoring 48.5 points, finishing in the first spot for small schools in the class. Michaela Slaymaker led the charge with her first place finish in the 100-pound bracket. Lynn Luna finished in third place in the 115-pound bracket. Also finishing in third was Belle Broderson in the 170-pound division. Those 3 girls qualified for the state meet. Peyton Becker and Kaylee Shively also competed in the district competition where their season came to an end. The boys competed here at home in the NSAA C2 district tournament where they had a lot of success. The Cardinals finished in the 7th position while scoring 96.5 points. Leading the way was district champion Hank Hudson, who won the 215-pound bracket. Thomas Roberts made it to the championship match but finished as a silver medalist for the Cards at 190 pounds. Carson Wood placed 4th in the 132-pound bracket, and in the 157-pound weight class, Tracy Perez ended the day in 4th place. Those 4 boys all qualified for the state championships in Omaha. The state meet was a wild ride for the Cardinals with plenty of ups and downs. One of the ups in the tournament was when senior Carson Wood found a way to make the finals in the 132-pound bracket. He lost in the final in the last moments and walked away as state runner-up to cap off his high school wrestling career. He is a 4-time state qualifier and 3-time state medalist. In the 100-pound girls bracket, Shayla Slaymaker battled her way to a 5th-place finish in the state tournament. This is her 2nd medal in a 2-year run as a qualifier. Another 2-time qualifier was junior Thomas Roberts. He worked his way through the tournament and found himself in the 5th-place match in the 190-pound bracket. He wrestled his way into overtime but ended up falling and came home with a 6th-place medal, his first medal at the state meet. It wasn't the ending that the rest of the wrestlers were hoping for, but they all had great seasons nonetheless.
Over the past month, basketball has slowly been coming to its end and districts have rolled around. Teams are starting to prepare for state, and today I'll be giving you the rundown of the C1 teams who have qualified for state and my predictions for who's going to win the state tournament. To begin the state tournament, we have number 1 Omaha Concordia versus number 8 Malcolm. I believe that Omaha Concordia will win this and move on to the semifinals. For the next game, we have Ogallala versus Wahoo, a 4 and 5. I believe that number 5 Wahoo will upset Ogallala and move on to the semifinal round against Omaha Concordia. On the bottom side of the bracket, we have number 2 Ashland Greenwood versus number 7 Donovan Trumbull. I believe that Ashland Greenwood will win this game and move on to the semifinal round. And for the last game, we have number 3 Auburn versus number 6 DC West. I believe that number 3 Auburn will move on to the semifinal round, beating a strong DC West team. Back to the top of our bracket, we have number 1 Omaha Concordia versus number 5 Wahoo. I believe this will be a great game, but when it's all said and done, I believe that number 5 Wahoo will upset Omaha Concordia, taking themselves to the championship. And on the bottom side of the bracket, we have Ashland Greenwood, number 2, and number 3 Auburn. These two have met multiple times throughout the years, and I believe that Ashland Greenwood will get the upper hand once again on Auburn and move to the championship round. And for the championship game, we will have number 5 Wahoo and number 2 Ashland Greenwood. Ashland Greenwood has had the upper hand on Wahoo 2 other times this year, and I believe they will win a 3rd time to win the C1 state championship and make it a 3-peat.